David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Major General Clemens. About 3 strikes. I'm sure we'll get a positive result this time. Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Trigger has destroyed the target. Enemy passing right above us. I see 3 strikes on him.
American code will be on our asses later, so don't hold back.
Confirmed destroyed. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto. Begin firing Sam. They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Sir, there's a few of them. We've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Have our ships installed. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. How many ships in port are still operational? Let's let the cap. Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? You probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me. Why is it taking so long to deal with a couple of fighters?
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kito. Ship destroyed.
Got a big game hunter.
You can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one. Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's doing the work of 3 strikes. It's just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many of them unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
We lost contact with the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Not failing yet.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. Looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lonza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prynn gone, Erusia's naval stratagem will lose its edge. All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
We can take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me what you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lonza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me ahead, will ya?
Trigger, don't push your luck on the damaged aircraft. Get Return line if you need to.
That's a lot of ships blocked. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stop your salvage companies while you can?
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
Like time. Rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air to air. We've got machine guns. Engaging.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
That's it, UAV.
Strider 1, missile launched. Fox 2.
Shaking off enemy lock. Taking heavy return fire from moving ships. Locked on bandit. Strider 2, Fox 2. Don't like the dust just yet. Defending Grimlock is our job. Control, returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems. We strike it around. No joke, I have lost control.
Strider 1, bandits flashed. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Operators incoming at super low altitudes for bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes is among them. Counter with our shell. Sorry, we couldn't detect the force.
Roger that. Need the right side. Alpha Squadron, EO Squadron, prepare to engage. Take me. Roger that. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Running out of time. Don't waste it. Scratch 1. Breaking out of block. Strider 2, Fox 2.
Bandit on your 6.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire! You're gonna request a free marker threat. Enemy has a lock. Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet. Aegis vessel Menace and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Move to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke bombs from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Commanding officer.
What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. Four aircraft destroyed the entire force. That would be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Target acquired. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Enemy's got a lock.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
Data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Enemy has a lock! Fox 2!
Strider 1, missile away.
Splashed!
Bandit down. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Behind the enemy! They're way too close! We're into the wall!
Missile.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Impact, now!
Shut down!
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Imagine. Never felt so cramped in the sky. Evading missile! Trigger has destroyed the target.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break! Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Fox 2! Hostile has a lock! Locked on!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank right. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Ten seconds to contact.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. 1 million lives gone. Detroit.
Aegis vessel Menace destroyed.
Respond! Menace, please respond!
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Enemy has a lock! Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
3 minutes remaining. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Locked on! Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile launched.
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range. Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Missile launched. Target hit. Target shot down.
Fox 2.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Contact imminent. 2 minutes remaining. Missile launched. Strider 1, watch your tail. Bandit down. The Russian senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Enemy has a lock. Evade. Enemy has a lock.
contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Punch 2.
Target hit. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats! Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for the missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Seize combat immediately and withdraw. Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Nicely done. You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Fox 2. I'm on 3 strikes tail.
Missile.
Damn, I missed! I'll get the missile on you. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose. Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. 2 on 1. What are you calling a wuss? Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes! Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger. Oh, I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right! You're dead.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity you. Not one bit. I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You psycho! Way to go, Trigger! You'll pay for this 3 strikes! He's definitely lost his mind. Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole! Scream! 3 strikes! Just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject.
Stall warning.
Eject now.
Stall warning.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blimp has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has
Stall
crashed.
warning.
Serves them right. Yes,
Stall warning.
the problem has been eliminated.
Stall warning.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
Stall warning.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass. Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations. Cut it! That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. They resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Osean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Osean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.